All right, let's look at the homework 5.3, problem number 10. All right, so it says that they use a symbolic integration utility, but we can do this by hand. So let's do it by hand. All right, so here, we're going to use the substitution here. We're going to let u be this guy right here, the power. So here, all right, it's 1 over 20 x to the fourth, right? And I don't like the way it's written, so I'm going to write it as 1 over 20 x to the negative 4, right? So let's take the derivative, right? So we have du over dx is equal to 1 over 20 is just a number, and put negative 4 in front, x, and subtract 1 from the power, so it's a negative 5, right? Then we can cancel and 4 and 20, so it's going to be 5. So we get negative 1 x to the negative 5 over 5, right? Actually, we can put this guy on the bottom, right? So it's a negative 1 over, right, 5x to the fifth power. All right, then I'm going to take the reciprocal of both sides, so put everyone upside down. So dx over du is going to be negative 5x to the fifth. Then we can just multiply through by du to get dx is equal to negative 5x to the fifth du. All right, so we can rewrite this guy as, so you have an integral here, right? I'm going to leave 1 over x to the fifth as it is. Then we have a e to the u, right? dx is now can be written as negative 5x to the fifth du, right? So you can see that there is x to the fifth on the bottom, x to the fifth on top, so we have that. So this is going to be equal to, right, so negative 5 is still a constant, so I'm going to kick it outside out of the integral. So you have a negative 5 outside. Then you have an integral, and what's left is e to the u du. So that's the our favorite integration. So you have a negative 5, antiderivative e to the u with respect to u is just e to the u, and plus some constant c, right? And all you have to do is put the original variable back in. So you're going to have negative 5 e to the 1 over 20 x to the 40, x to the 4, plus some constant c. All right, so let's type it in. Oops, so that's not it. All right, so this is going to be negative 5 e to the 1 over 20 x to the fourth power, right? I'm gonna get rid of that parentheses there, yeah, right? Plus some constant c. All right, let's check the answer, submit for testing. All right, I came back and looks like we got this one correctly. All right, and I'm gonna actually show you how to find this using GeoGebra, and since this is free, so open up a GeoGebra. Then you can go here, right? Then you type in integral, then you start seeing the suggestion. So I will probably, you can use the first one, but I'm gonna use the second one, right? Then the function is just a given function. So I'm gonna write e to the, so I write exp for e to the, right? Then you have a 1 over, then you have a 20, 20 x to the fourth power, right? And then you have to divide by x to the fifth, right? Then variable is going to be, everything is written in terms of x, so I'm going to put x there, right? So we have an integral. Hopefully you can find it. Hit enter. All right, looks like we got the antiderivative here, negative 5 e to the, it's kind of written kind of strangely, but the 1 over 20 over x to the fourth, which is exactly the same thing as what we have. and plus some constant c. All right, that's it. I hope that this was clear.